I'm Jonas Gollard.
And we both love animals.
A lot. So we're doing this whole video thing / podcast in which we discuss the outcome of two animals fighting each other, suggested by my cousin.
And it's something that always fascinates us, although the idea of animals actually fighting is sometimes scary, and I don't like it because I love animals, so I don't actually want to see them kill each other, but I do love the thought of who's the best, who's the fastest, the strongest kind of thing. And so, as a thought experiment, we were just going to do a series of videos that we're calling Versus.
Versus, not verses as in Bible verses. That was just confusing.
The first one is elephants versus jaguars.
I sort of chuckled when I heard this one because I don't think it takes a genius to know who wins.
Yeah, this was the one that was initially suggested that we tackle first, but while we are going to disagree on a number of fights, and we'll probably take up different positions on things, we're going to be on the same page on this one.
Yeah. An average jaguar, or even a big jaguar, weighs maybe 200, 250 pounds, whereas male African elephants, or even...
You're looking at 10 tons.
Yeah. Not that big.
No, not big.
Around
So your African
average
bush elephant, if you get an African bull bush, we're looking at 10 tons. It's a big animal. That's the biggest species.
Yep. Well,
is the African bush.
At their largest, on average, they'll be around 7 or 8 tons.
What about an average jaguar?
I just said somewhere between 200 and 250.
On average?
Yeah.
Male and female?
We're talking males fighting males because generally they're more powerful.
So typically what we're going to do is we're going to take the biggest of each of these animals. And so in this instance, there's really no comparison. You get 10 times 2,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 20,000 pounds versus 250 pounds, there's just not a comparison.
What I imagine happening is the jaguar, for some reason, sees an elephant and he decides, I'm going to fight this thing. And he sort of jumps on it. The elephant's just like, what are you doing? And he just like Loki's him.
Yeah, he's going to grab the jaguar and go, and then hold him up and look at him and smack him a couple more times and then toss him.
And walk away mumbling puny god.
Cat. It's cat.
I mean, the Aztecs often considered it as a god.
Okay, good one. So, in order to make this one more interesting, what if we, for this one, include pygmy versions?
Pygmy versions of them, like the smallest.
No. Well, maybe. Okay, so what's the smallest jaguar?
I'm not sure how small they can get. I think some of the smaller species will probably be around 150.
So we've got pygmy elephants that I don't think are in existence anymore, that were isolated on islands, like island of Crete and Cyprus and stuff. So if we have those, and they're only like 3-4 foot
At the shoulder?
Yeah. So they're still...
If we go with those pygmy elephants, then at least the jaguar has a chance.
Has a chance.
But with like a decent sized African or even Indian elephant, either of them could pretty easily take out a jaguar.
Asian elephant. There's basically no extant species that I'm aware of, and maybe we should research a little bit more before doing these, but there's no extant species that I'm aware of that is not big. Elephants are just big animals, and even the smaller Asian elephants are way too big for a jaguar.
Yeah, I really don't think this one needed a whole lot of research to see that the Jaguar really didn't have much of a chance.
Not a chance at all.
Watch Jumanji, they play a whole scene where they prove that. Jumanji Into the Jungle. No, Welcome to the Jungle, yeah.
I don't know if we can count that as proof, but
I mean, it
maybe
makes
a
sense.
good illustration of what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
The elephant wins this one, tusks down.
Mm. Would it be